Namaskar, SWAMY THIRUNAL. We already know that a spiritual life means a yogic life. Yoga is the practical side of spiritual life. When I speak about yoga, the first impression that comes to your mind is a person standing on head, or a man lying on the floor and bending his hands and legs and all that. That's only one aspect of yoga. Yoga means a total development of a human being, that too in 5 dimensions. You have to develop in 5 dimensions. Unless you develop in 5 dimensions, the gurus say you haven't finished a human life. That is, you have to get distinction marks in 5 subjects. Then only you can enter into a spiritual life. We already have a video on that, one lesson on that. Now I am concentrating on the physical side. Shariram khalu karma sadhanam. That's a quotation from Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan tells Arjuna that your first duty in this world is to look after your body. That is in a normal condition. Suppose an extraordinary condition comes to your life, we don't have to give that preference to the body. But usually in a very normal life, when you have a normal atmosphere around you, then you have to give consideration to the body first. That's what he says, Shariram khalu karma sadhana. Unless you have the body, you can't do the karma. Every individual has a dharma, and to achieve that dharma, he has to do a karma. Karma means action. Well, the first responsibility that you have in this life is to look after your body. Looking after the body means keeping the body strong, keeping the body flexible, keeping the body dynamic, keeping the body young, keeping the body charismatic. Altogether, there are 5 responsibilities. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, Yuvam, Mohanam. Satyam means it is your duty to keep your body devoid of any disease or complications, health hazards. Satyam. Shivam means dynamic. Your body should be dynamic. You should be able to move around. You should be able to look after the body yourself. That is dynamic. Satyam Shivam. Sundaram. That means you have to keep your body and your face and your life beautiful. There is no compromise in beauty. If you really want to become a very handsome person, you can. You never have to lose your dignity and your beauty and all these things, because beauty is something that lies inside, not outside. We'll go into details in that. Satyam Shivam Sundaram Ivam. That means young. You have to keep your body young always. Never let that old man come and enter into your body. There is an old man waiting to enter into your body, enter into your mind, enter into your face, enter into your talk and all that. Don't allow that old man to enter into your body. Till you die, till your last breath, be young. That's what the Guru says. Guru asked the disciple, why do you get old? Because you see other people getting old, isn't it? Well, I don't want to get old, but I am getting old naturally. That may be what you are thinking, but it is not so. If you want to keep a youthhood, you can. How? Answers will come. So, Satyam Shivam Sundaram Yuvam Mohanam. Every human being has a charisma inside him, a power to attract others, physically, mentally, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. You know that many of the spiritualists are very attractive. Many. Even the devas and avatars and gurus, they have a very charismatic aspect about their personality. Just like a magnet, they attract people. This charisma is developed through spirituality. In a materialistic life or a material life, a life concentrated on material pleasures and material dreams and all these things, as you get old, you lose the grip on life. You become a outdated person. But in spirituality, you become more and more important as you grow old. Because it is your duty to look after the body, satyam. Keep your body devoid of any disease. Shivam, dynamic. Sundaram, make yourself beautiful. Then you should be charismatic and you should be young always. Okay. These are not some jargons or lessons, that theoretical lessons and all that. There are exercises and assignments prescribed for the yogis from A to Z. Everything about every organ, it has been prescribed. How to do it, what to do it, at what time, and how much time you should take, what type of food you eat, all these things. Let's start with the one exercise today, because that is very important. What's the base of this exercise? Your body is made up of millions and millions and millions and millions of cells. All of us know this fact, isn't it? So many trillions and trillions of cells are working in us. You are, or your body is the sum total of those physical cells. Second point, your mind is the sum total of those astral cells, with which the astral body is made up of. So you have got a physical body, an astral body, and a causal body. But physical body is made up of cells you can see through a microscope. But the astral body we can't see. Just like we can't see the software in a computer. We can see the hardware, but not the software. Similarly, this is the hardware and software is the astral body. This astral body is also made up of millions and millions of cells. Well, so you are the sum totality of the physical and astral cells. Well, if I take one cell from you, or one or a couple of cells from you, and I entrust with a person who is well versed in cloning technology, he can make a person exactly like you. Science has already proved that. Give me 2 or 3 cells of your body, I can make a person like you. That means each cell is a micro replica of yours. That's you. So you are not alone in this body. You are the emperor of millions and millions of cells. You are the emperor of millions and millions of astral cells also. Well, just like you have a certain basic needs, this astral body and the physical body has some basic needs. We will see it in detail. But just now understand that your body needs oxygen, because every cell in your body, working in every organ, needs this. So it's your duty to keep the oxidation level of the body high or optimum. When a person is admitted in the hospital with some illness, the doctors check the oxidation level, whether oxygen level is good or bad. If it is bad, then they have to give more oxygen. Well, your body needs a lot of oxygen. Your mind needs more, not oxygen, but the energy in that breath. So 2 things. The air goes inside you, then from the lungs into the heart, and the heart takes it to different cells. Okay, we all know that. And this oxygen goes into the cell and the carbon dioxide comes out. Then this carbon dioxide is pushed out. That is the base of our life. If we fail to do it, we die. So every cell needs pure oxygen. Every astral cells need pure positive energy. If you fill your body with oxygen, pure oxygen in the early morning, and you fill your mind with positive thoughts and positive ideas and positive feelings, then the oxidation level of your body will be high. Just like that, your mind will remain in high spirits. If you don't do it, the physical cells deteriorate, they become weak, and finally they die. Finally, they become something against you sometimes. They won't work for you properly if you don't give them oxygen. Similarly, if you don't give positive thoughts to your mind, the mind won't work for you. So it is our duty to protect our subjects. You are the emperor of your body, and it is your duty to protect it. Well, one exercise that I prescribe is called Ojas. You just lie down. It's a very simple exercise. Hands on the both sides. Relax the body and the mind. Get ready for Ojas. Every morning you do it. So relax. Then have deep inhalations and exhalations. Exhalation should be more powerful and long than inhalation. In Ramayana it is described as Bela Atibala. That's a technique that Vishwamitra teaches Rama and Lakshmana. Bela means taking conscious breathing with the knowledge of the conscious mind, exhaling with the conscious mind. That is Bela and Atibala. Well, you do inhalation and then imagine that this oxygen that goes into the cells, they go to the heart, in through the blood, they reach every cell. So every cell of your body receives maximum oxygen in the morning, and exhale. When you exhale, this carbon dioxide comes and goes out through the nose. So it is devoid of any waste material. The cell has to push out the waste gas, and you are doing it consciously. So just lie down, have deep inhalations and exhalations. When you inhale, imagine that the oxygen is going into each cell from head to foot. Go on imagining. Suppose you start with the foot. My feet, they are getting maximum oxygen. I am pushing out the carbon dioxide. My knees, my thighs, my abdomen, my chest, my hands, my shoulders, my back, my neck, my face, like that. The lips, the nose, the eyes, like that. Just like we do in yoga, what is it called? Yoga Nidra, we do it. Imagine each part of the body and inhale. Let maximum oxygen flow into every organ. Concentrate. Then push out the carbon dioxide with your conscious breathing. That's called Avabodha Shasana. Breathing consciously. Then concentrate the internal organs, concentrate the brain, and inhale and imagine maximum oxygen is given to the brain, and maximum carbon dioxide is pushed out. Like that, brain, your heart, your lungs, your liver, going down, the pancreas, and then your stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, and then the two kidneys. Then concentrate the blood flow, all the arteries, veins, and capillaries. Then concentrate the nervous system, the neurons and nerves, all cells. Concentrate on the lymph fluid, on the skeleton, on the skin, all the muscles, like that. Just concentrate and have inhalations and exhalations. Then concentrate on the mind. Imagine that the positive energy is entering into the mind through this breathing. That energy is called prana. Prana is the positive energy. Let the prana go into the cells and make the mind very, very positive and strong. According to the yogis, the mind's position is here between the eyebrows. So concentrate between the eyebrows and just imagine, I am taking a lot of positive energy from the world and I am throwing out all the negative things. There may be a lot of negative files in your body and your mind. Throw them out. Delete it. It's not necessary. Maybe you are suffering from some problem and some pain is there. Push out that pain. Maybe you are afraid of future. Push out those apprehensions. Think that I am a very, very positive person. I will have a wonderful life. The pain, the insults, so many things will be there, unwanted files in your computer. Delete them all with this exercise. Suppose you are suffering from some irritation from some person is irritating in your life. Just lie down, do the urges and concentrate on him and exhale. Inhale oxygen and visualize this problem. This particular person has become a big nuisance and pain in my heart. Now I am throwing him out of my brain. Shoot, exhale. Practice like that. Soon you will realize that this person is not some big nuisance in your mind. Anything, the fears, anything can be thrown out like that. If there is any memory in you that hurts you, do this exercise. Or just lying down. You can do it also by standing, but lying down will be more comfortable. So, inhaling oxygen to all the cells and pushing out the carbon dioxide consciously above both shasanam, conscious breathing, and step by step scanning through all the parts of the body, then to the internal organs. Every vital internal organ is working properly. They are receiving wonderful oxygen like that. Just imagine. Then the second is, imagine that the positive energy is getting into your brain, making your mind very happy. Just say, I am a very happy person. I am totally happy. I am Satchit Ananda. I am the embodiment of happiness. I am the embodiment of positivity. I am a very strong person. I am a go-getter. I will get what I want. And even if all the people of the world stand with swords against me in getting that, I will win. Because I am a very happy person. I am totally happy. All the problems are temporary. They won't stand. Every verb will die and come to my feet one day. So, with that positive thought, do this ojas. The oxidation level will be better. If you are a patient lying on in a hospital bed or something, this is wonderful. Whenever you have this, whenever you go under this treatment of diseases, do this. You can tell your doctor this is what I'm doing and get his advice also. That will be better. But an ordinary human being, there's no problem. You just lie down and do the ojas, and this will help you to keep your body strong, to keep the body dynamic, keep the body young, keep the body charismatic, and keep the body an equipment of wonderful happiness. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, Yuvam, Mohanam. You'll always remain young. So, learn ojas, practice, and keep your body a wonderful equipment ready for a spiritual life. Namaste.